Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Muhammad Sajjad, Director, Vision International School, the dream school for your child. Today I am here to cater and to guide you regarding a very important lesson called as squares and square roots. This lesson is very important because here this lesson is going to carry 5 marks, but in future when you go for 9th standard and 10th standard, even PU first and second and engineering 2, you're going to get a huge marks on the application of this lesson. So learn this lesson, and if you have any doubts, you can call and inquire to this. In the previous classes, you have learned what do you mean by square. Square is a structure in which length is equal to height. But now we are studying algebra. In algebra, square means doubling any number. For example, if you say 2 square, it means writing 2 for 2 times. If I say 3 square, what do you mean by this? Writing 3 for 2 times. Doubling any number is called as square. Now the square can be written in the symbolized form like this. On the head of the number, we should write number 2. This is called as what? 2 square. For example, if you want to write 3 square, this is the way of writing 3 square. This is a symbolic method of writing 2 square and 3 square. Now, what do you mean by 2 square? 2 square means writing 2 for how many times? 2 times. Now, 3 square means writing 3 for how many times? 2 times. Now, what is the value of 2 square? The value of 2 square is 2 2s are how much? 4. Now, the value of 3 square is 3 3s are how much? 9. This is how we are representing and calculating the value of squares of the number. Now, let us create the table of squares of numbers from 1 till 10. If the number is 1, the square of this number is 1 square. The value of this number is 1. If number is 2, the square of this number is 2 square. The value of this is how much? 4. If number is 3, the square of this number is 3 square. How can we write 3 square? 3 square can be written as 3 into 3. 3 3s are how much? This is 9. If number is 4, the square of this number is 4 square. How can we write 4 square in expanded form? Yes, 4 into 4. The answer is how much? This is 4 4s are 16. If the number is 5, the square of that number is 5 square. 5 square in expanded form, how to write? It is 5 into 5. This can be written it as how? 5 into 5 is 5 5s are 25. Note this down. In fact, whatever headline I am giving, that you must write with red ink, and whatever points and hints I am giving, you need to maintain a notes for this. And in the notes also, neatness and clarification of every step you should give like this. Okay, in the maths, what matters more is neatness than just scribbling something. Now we wrote the table of, this is table of squares of numbers. This is table of squares of number from 1 till 5. Let us proceed and complete till 10. Now 5 is done. Now the number 6, the square of 6 is 6 square. 6 square means how much? 6 into 6. Okay, the value of this is what? 36. The value is 7. Square of number 7. This can be expanded how? 7 into 7. The value of that is how much? 7 sevens are 49. Now the value is 8. Now what we are doing? 8 square. 8 square can be expanded as 8 into 8. The value of this is how much? 8 8s are how much? 64. Now coming for the next number, the value is how much? 9. The square of this number is 9 square. 9 square can be written as 9 into 9. The value of this is how much? 9 9s are 81. Now the last number. The last number is how much? 10. The square of this number is 10 square. Now again expand this. 10 square is how much? 10 into 10. The value of this is how much? 100. Table is called as table of squares of number. Okay. In fact, being a student, we should know or we should memorize the squares table till 20. Then it will be in the future easy for you to solve the bigger problems. But at least as of now, what you need to do, you need to write this table and you need to memorize this table. 1 square 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 9, 4 square 16, 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49, 8 square 64, 9 square 81, 10 square 100. This is how is the way that you need to memorize. From any number randomly, whenever I ask, you should be ready to answer. After knowing the square table, let us start the properties of squares of numbers. Properties of squares of numbers. Now in that, the first property is unit digit of square of a number. Unit digit of square of a number. Now question arises, what do you mean by unit digit? Let us take a number, for example, something 2,75,989. Now if this number is given, what is the unit digit of this number? Always remember, the last number, last digit or the last number of any big number is called as unit digit of that number. In this, the unit digit of the number is how much? It is 9. For example, we have some around 3,29,225. Now if somebody asks what is the unit digit of this number, then we can say, what is the number? Guess it? Yes, you are correct. 5 is the unit digit of this number. Now we learned half part of this property. What is that? Unit digit. Let us learn remaining half part of this property. In order to learn or understand the second half property, let us take an example. A number 24. Let us square this number 24 the square. 24 the square. What is the value of 24 the square? 24 into 24. Just start multiplying. 4 4s are 16, carry 1. 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 1 is 9 plus 2 4s are 8. Okay, 2 2s are 4. Then start adding it. This is 6. And this is 17. Carry 1. This is 576. 24 the square is 576. Now have a look. What is the unit digit of this 576? It is how much? It is 6. Right? Now this is the unit digit of this number. Now if somebody asks you in the examination, okay, by giving a number, they'll ask the question, find out what is the unit digit of square of this number. You have two ways. One way is you should multiply find out the square of that number and find the unit digit. The second option, which is easier one, learn this thing, is that just consider the unit digit of this number. What is the unit digit of this number? 4. What is the square of this number? 4 square is how much? 16. What is the unit digit here? It is how much? 6. Directly you can write it as 6. Remember, the property says, instead of you squaring the entire number and getting the unit digit, you consider only the last digit of the given number, square that number. When you square that number, then what is the unit digit of square of that number? That number is nothing but the unit digit of square of that number. If you are not understanding, don't bother. I am a person who will not leave you till it is clear. I'll take one more problem. Whatever problems I am giving it to you people, you should note them down. Use different colors, reading for the questions and blueing for answers. If you want to use black ink also, that would also be good. Let us take one more problem. The question is, find out unit digit of number 2570. The question is given 2517. They are asking the question to find out unit digit of square of this number. They are asking unit digit of square of this number. We have two options. One option is multiply this number for 2 times. Multiply once with 7. 7 sevens are 49. Then 4. Then keep on continuing. Then plus, multiply with 1 to all the numbers. Then 2 plus, multiply with 5 to all the numbers. Then 3 plus, multiply with 2 to all the numbers. At the end, if you add them all, you will get a long number. In that long number, the last number will be 9. Instead of this short way, what is that? Take this unit digit of this number. What is the unit digit of this number? It is 7. Check what is 7 square in this. 7 square is how much? 49. Correct? Yeah. In this 49, what is the unit digit? It is 9. Just write it down. Answer is how much? 9. Unit digit of square of this number is how much? 9. Yes, it is matching here. Yeah. Now take one more problem quickly. See, when I am solving the problem, along with me you need to solve the problems. This is the last example that I am giving to you. Take one more problem. Find out the unit digit of square of 2,15,078. The problem is 2,15,078. Here I should give 0. Yes, 2,15,078. What they are asking? They are asking unit digit, means the last digit of square of this number. Again, two ways. Which way do you like to solve? The longer way or the shorter way? Let us start with the longer way. Take the number 2,15,078. Multiply the same number with 2,15,078. Long method. You need to multiply with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Then you need to find out the answer. Instead of that, let us take what is the last digit here or the unit digit? 8. Okay, 8. Square it. 8 square. Now what is the value of 8 square? It is 64. 64. 8 square is 64. Now check what is the unit digit of this. Yes, unit digit of this is how much? This is 4. You can write the answer. The unit digit of 2,15,078 is 4. After writing this, you should put 2 lines that will show the end of the problem. With this, I have given some of the problems in worksheet. Please do solve those problems. Along with that, exercise number 6.1. In that first main, this consists of all this kind of problems. You can solve. If you have any queries, you can call to the given number. Then inshallah, I will solve your problems. Now coming for the second property, that is called as perfect square property. Property 2 is perfect square property. Now this is called as perfect square property. In this again we have two terms. What is that? A perfect square. Let us understand what is perfect square. Any number, start writing the definition. Any number which is a square of any other number is called as a perfect square. I'll repeat. Any number which is a square of other number is called as perfect square. For example, 25. Whether 25 is the square of any number, search in the table. Yes, it is square of 5. It is square of what? 5. 5 square is equal to what? 25. Then this 25 is called as what? Perfect square. Perfect square. Yes. Now take other number. For example, 36. Whether 36 is a square of any number, check in the table. Yes. Yeah. It is a square of what? 6. It is a square of 6. 6 square is equal to 36. It means 36 is a perfect square. Yeah. Let us take a non-perfect square even. For example, they gave something around 37. Now they are asking the question whether 36 is a perfect square. Check in the table. Whether 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36, 7 square is 49. It is neither 5 nor 6, neither 7. Then this number is not a perfect square. Now, as they are giving smaller numbers, we identified which is perfect square and non-perfect square. If suppose they give us a bigger number, how to identify whether given number is perfect square or not? They gave the number 2576. They gave the number, whether this number is perfect square or not. Then what to do? Easiest way is that again go by the unit digit. Again go by unit digit. If this unit digit is one among the unit digit of these numbers, then it's a perfect square. If this unit digit is not one among the unit digit of the squares of the number, then it is not a perfect square. What I'm telling is, come on. In order to understand this, let us try some experiment. What is the number here? It is 1. What is the number here? It is 4. What is the number here? It is 9. What is the unit digit of this number? It is 6. Very nice. What is the unit digit of this number? 25. It is 5. Correct? Now what is the unit digit of this number? 36. Among 36, what is the unit digit? It is 6. 6 is already written here. Yeah, nice. What is the unit digit of this number? 49. 7 square, 49. What is the unit digit? 9, already written. 8 square, what is the unit digit? 64. What is the unit digit? 4, already written. What is the square of 9? 9 square is 81. Unit digit is how much? 1, already written. What is the square of 10? It is 100. What is the unit digit? 0. That I need to write. Correct? Note this thing. This is a very important concept when you are finding the given number is perfect square or not. If the given number ends with any of these numbers, then the given number is what? A perfect square. When you go for the later problems, when we are finding the square root of the number, then inshallah I will explain this, whether this is perfect square or not, how to analyze by prime factor method we will understand. Till then, as a property, we will learn them. What is that? If any number ends with any of these numbers, which are the unit digit of the perfect squares, which are the unit digit of the perfect squares, then that is called as a perfect square number. Now come on, this ends with how much? 6. 6 is there in this. Then it means what? It is the perfect square. Correct? Now take one more number. Take 5799. Fine? 5799. What is the unit digit of this? The unit digit of this is 9. Now, okay, whether 9 is there in among these numbers, which we have taken from the unit digit of perfect squares? Yes, 9 is here. Okay, it means this is also a perfect square. Now take one more number. 2222. Nice. Looks, once you have a look on this, you will definitely say this is a perfect number, but analyze. What is the unit digit of this? It is 2. Check in this, whether 2 is there in this. Is it there? No, it is not there. Then this is not a perfect square. Like this, you should analyze by the perfect square property whether the given number is a perfect square or not. If you are not understanding these problems, call to the given number or WhatsApp me. I will explain it to you once again. In the worksheets, I have given same problems to you to solve. Try them. Along with that, if you have taken the textbook, chapter number 6.1, exercise 6.1, if you go there, okay, the second main consists of such problems, you can solve them. Now coming for the third property, the name of that property is even or odd squares. Now, even or odd squares, again we need to understand the basics from this. What is even number? What is odd number? Let us try to understand what is even number. If they have given the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. What are the even numbers among them? Let us define what is even number. This even and odd number you have started studying from grade 2. This is just a revision of it. Even number. See, any number is divisible by 2. Any number, if you divide it by 2, it gives the remainder as 0. As 0, then that number is called as what? Even number. Okay, in short, any number, if you divide by 2, then remainder should be 0, or that number should divide the given number completely. Even number. In short, if we say, read the table of 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6, 2 fours are 8, so on, and with this append 0, then these are all even numbers. If you read the table of 2 and append with 0, then they are all even numbers. Now coming for odd numbers. Yes, when we read the table of 2, we got which all numbers? We got fine. We got 2, 4, 6. Along with that, we added 0. Whatever numbers which are not underlined, they are all odd numbers. Whatever number which are not underlined, they are all odd numbers. Which are the odd numbers here? Okay, they are 1, 3, 5, 7, so on. How can you define odd number? The number which is divided by 2, the remainder is non-zero. Any number apart from 0, if it comes, then that is called as odd number. Now clear the picture of even number and odd number, then we'll learn about squares of even number and odd number. The question will be asked, find out whether square of the given number is even or odd. I'll repeat, find out the square of given number is even or odd. How to identify that? For example, if they gave 24. They are asking square of this number is even or odd. How to identify this? First method, always the first method will be the longer method. Multiply 24 into 24. Last time we have multiplied it. 4 4s are 16, carry 1. 4 2s are 8 plus 1 is 9 plus 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. It is 6, 7, carry 1, 576. Now check the last digit. The last digit is how much? What is the last digit here? The last digit is 6. Okay, 6 is even or odd? 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. Yes, it is even number. Then square of this number, square of 24 is even. Yes, square of 24 is even. This is the first method. What is the second method? Rule. Understand the rule. What is the rule? Square of any even number is even. Square of any even number is even. Square of any odd number is odd. Remember the rule. Square of any even number is even. The square of any odd number is odd. Now, second method. What is the second method? Check whether this number is even or odd. In order to check whether the given number is even or odd, pick up its unit digit. Out. Yes, what is the unit digit? 4. Whether 4 is even or odd? It is even. Hence, 24. If 4 is even, then 24, the given number is also even. If 24 is even, the square of 24. The square of 24 is also what? Even. This is what the rule says. Now take a different example. Take the example of 27. The question asked, what is the square of this number, whether it is even or odd? The question is asked. Then again, the same way. What is the number? 27. The square of that number we want. First method is calculate the square of 27. Then take the unit digit and decide whether it is even or odd. Other method, what is that? Pick the only unit digit of this number. What is the unit digit? 7. 7 is even or odd? Yes, you are correct. This is odd. Yes? This is what? Odd. If 7 is odd, what is 27? If unit digit 7 is odd, then 27 also will be what? Odd. If, as per the rule which we discussed, if the given number is odd, its square is also odd, then 27, the square is also what? It is odd. Hope you understood the third property, which is even or odd property. If you go to the worksheet, the questions are given to check whether given number is even or odd. Based on that, you can solve the problem and find out the answers. If you go to the exercise 6.1, in that if you go to third main, the question is asked, verify whether the square of given number is even or odd. Even you can solve those things. Don't forget, maintain a beautiful and neat notes, and when you are coming back to me, you should show me those notes. Thank you.